last 8 La Liga clashes against Barcelona. That win.
This managing of 3 games a week, which the majority of the Valencia squad are not used to. It wasn't just last season they didn't play Champions League football, and therefore 3 in a week, it sounds fine, particularly on those wages. Fans around the world will be saying, well, why can't they? What we found out is Malin interested, or is it
settled down? Leo Messi's first touch, Rakitic. Valencia momentarily down to 10 men. Gameda going to press. Messi plays
back, second striker at Valencia through the academy and the club, and went in 2012 from this club for
inside to Leo Messi. It's a good touch from Kondogbia. Messi, but once again Barcelona split wide open by the pace of Valencia on the counter. Here's Leo Messi. Alain Semedo. Now Leo Messi. Back to Rakitic.
Intelligent by Football Club Barcelona, but Valencia unperturbed at the moment.
Messi, the rebound came to Batshuayi. It's won back by Coutinho. Messi bursts through. Parejo was there. The rebound falls nicely for Alba. Step over from Coutinho. Messi looking for the 1-2, and he will be penalised for clattering into Carlos Soler. I don't know how he could have avoided that.
But kudos to Soler again, because even though there was a little dummy there by Coutinho and an attempt at a wall pass between him and Messi, that just really hard. Not simply about can you mark Messi, can you tackle Messi.
Barcelona still to cross the halfway line. Leo Messi tries to get away from Cheryshev. And Gamedo floats one forward towards Jordi Alba. It's absolute. What a ball that was, though, from Messi to Jordi Alba. This time it's attempted flick. Coutinho. Here's Rakitic. Leo Messi tries a shot. Well blocked by Neto. Well worked move from Barcelona, taking advantage of Garay's hesitation there.
It's funny, but see, it happens so clean, so tidy, so remorseless in doing the right thing time and again. And although that shot is grasped fairly easily by...
Counter-attack breaks down. Busquets finds Messi. Messi over the top for Suarez. Suarez goes down.
My.
And the referee gives a goal kick.
Isn't up there, sort of holding his hands together if he's been manacled and painting a picture of why it's a penalty. If he doesn't make a fuss, then it's wholly unusual. It's outside the area, I think. I'm glad VAR is coming in, because to you and I, unless I'm wrong, Simon, it patently looked like a foul initially. There's forward movement by... Then I'm really surprised. Not a penalty, I didn't think, but I thought here, definitely contact by...
Why are any of the usual theatrics? Because you can see the theatrics, and it doesn't mean it's a genuine penalty claim.
I think he does that theatrics for the fun of it as well, not just doing a decision. He just loves it.
22 minutes. Artur leaving it for Leo Messi. Finds Suarez, gets the 1-2. Oh! Leo Messi! What a superb way to equalise for Football Club Barcelona. Magnificent combination between Suarez and Messi, and the shot is pinpoint accuracy. Absolutely unstoppable for Neto. Valencia 1, Barcelona 1.
Do you know, it's phenomenal. It's not so often nowadays that Messi scores straight down the middle like that. The setup play, the speed with which this is executed is absolutely gorgeous. The layoff, this is what I meant about when Suarez tried that little crazy lob there. The nutmeg on Kondogbia is... There should be an X-rated certificate on it, but Suarez's knockback so that Messi doesn't have to change direction. He can walk straight onto it on his favoured foot. That's to the millimetre, and that's what I said. The partnership is special, and it's why, although Suarez has only scored 3 times this season, twice against Huesca, once at the Anoeta, there is no way he can be dropped, because although you want goals from your 9, if you get that, pat your head.
Keeping their shape there, because Barcelona are causing them all kinds of problems, posing all the loose ball as the pass to Cheryshev wasn't quite struck firmly enough. The ball at the feet of Leo Messi, trying to return the favour to his strike partner, Luis Suarez. Be a good
possession stats or something as we look at Busquets setting up this nice little flick from Artur to Messi, who I think is about to nutmeg the Frenchman. He is. Artur involved at the beginning, off his left foot. It's traditional for Messi. Not a hint of joy in his face, because
Back to Ivan Rakitic. Messi returning it to Rakitic. Semedo calling for it on the overlap, cuts it back and could only find
condescending, complacent way, playing as if they think that they're on fire and they cannot lose this, and that's a daunting prospect for any side to cope with. Valencia, as you point out, doing not too badly.
Coutinho back to Leo Messi.
Clever teams counter-attack when they're receiving a corner. When the keeper comes and claims, as we look at the dig here from Messi into the bottom corner.
Rakitic, Messi over the top and finding the head of Piccini. But I get the impression Mestalla want a little bit more from the home side. Here's Messi. Restart. Busquets leaving it for Messi. Coutinho misses it or dummies it. Alba with the... Busquets. Leo Messi. It's caught by Cheryshev. Arthur leaves it for Leo Messi. Messi over the top. Coutinho, he's got Alba with him. Here's Alba, back to Leo Messi. Soler was in the way, the rebound coming for Messi, gets away from Soler. In comes the cross to the far post, headed away. But manages to find Busquets. He in turn finds Leo Messi. Messi over the top towards Alba. It's inch perfect. Lovely first touch from Alba. Tries to going. Here's Artur. Now Leo Messi. Gets away from Cheryshev. Finds Coutinho. Alba to Busquets. He finds Messi. Messi gets away from the first press there, finds Coutinho. Lovely little run there by Leo Messi. Coutinho. Messi to Busquets.
Those days, even though Valencia have done
45 minutes left of this fascinating clash in Mestalla between Valencia.
Rack on, not a glance at anybody, not a word with anybody. Dembele, who's been left out in an international fortnight with Deschamps saying he's not playing. Humans. They're very strange people.
They certainly are.
I'm not one, I have to point
some
out.
Stranger than others, it must be said. Leo Messi, well, he's not human. There's no chance of that. I don't think anybody watching this thinks he is. Well, Alba caused them a lot of trouble down the left flank of attack in the first half, and it's noticeable, I think, how Carlos Soler has been told to really press firmly on the former Valencia left back. Comes to Alba. This is Messi. It's Piccini who goes across to try and close him down. Arthur to Messi. That's a good cross from Alba. Busquets to Messi. First time to Arthur, gets the return ball. Still Messi through the middle to Messi. Alba making a run. Coutinho back to Arthur again. Messi. Coutinho. Arthur to Messi, gets the return ball. Just had nowhere to go. Cheryshev, a dangerous ball back to Kondogbia. Rakitic to Messi. Messi, and it was neither one thing nor... Back to Arthur. Coutinho, first time to Messi. Messi to Suarez, dummies it. Alba, the return ball to Messi. Messi somehow gets his way through. It's blocked at the near post by Neto.
That's the point somehow. I wish I had an explanation. Disappeared in a cluster of players, and you think, nah. Oh, he's got it again. I mean, here now. How but he does.
Gaia's cross. Piqué clears.
It was outright sloppy by Artur. I praised him, said he doesn't give the ball away often.
Busquets. Messi. Coutinho. Messi stands on the ball, just bounces off Parejo.
That's Alba down like an Olympic sprinter, down in his haunches, ready to...
Even for a sprinter like Alba to react if the pass is behind him. This one's to Messi. Flag up for offside.
One of those decisions that wasn't too much doubt about.
There's Busquets. Well, it's very close. It looks as though Gaia might even have played him onside.
I think I better take my judgment back.
Messi, caught by Cheryshev. I have to say, Cheryshev's been impressive. It's not easy to replace Guedes, but hasn't really put a foot wrong, the Russian. Arthur to Messi. Now Alba, back to Messi. it onto the right foot. Artur, Messi. Waiting for Semedo. Semedo's cross. Messi was in for it. And back to Artur. He finds Leo Messi. Messi looks up. Walking pace. Parejo hesitates. Messi lays it off to Arthur. It's at the feet of Jordi Alba once more. Back to Arthur. Now Messi again. Over the top, looking for Suarez. It's cleared by. Give it away to Rakitic. Rakitic to Semedo. Semedo leaves it for Messi. Suarez making a run. And Gabriel Paulista.
They bought for from Villarreal. And
Leo Messi, sorry to interrupt, he runs into
even with Murillo.
We're about to see a Leo Messi free kick, so literally anything can happen. But Valencia's performance is just surprising. They've only won the one Liga game so far.
That's why they need this result.
Messi! That one always rising over the top of the crossbar.
We've seen him score from that distance, but rarely. One cup against Madrid at the Bernabeu when they were beaten and lost the Super Cup. He scored from that distance. It's normally, I would say, 5-6 paces closer.
Break, Coutinho finds Messi. Suarez making a sprint to his left. Still Messi. Still Messi. Finds Suarez. Rakitic against Semedo offering. Here's Messi. Lovely ball to Suarez. Suarez to Coutinho. Coutinho hesitates and has. It's away from Soler. Leo Messi. Kondogbia shadowing Messi. Now Parejo, but instead Messi lays it up. Get the impression Arthur feels he can take on Carlos Soler now. He's done it a couple of times in the last minute. Here's Coutinho. Suarez back to Arthur. Leo Messi. Suarez, first time, does well to find Coutinho. Coutinho to Messi. Messi return ball to Coutinho. Brilliantly defended by Piccini. Jordi Alba will keep the attack going. Now Messi. It's looking ominous for the home side. Busquets over the top. Messi brings it down. Gets it onto the right foot. And hits it into the side netting.
Do you know, it's if I were a season ticket holder at the Mestalla, I'd be using up my patience tonight, because even against Spain's champions, as we look at Busquets ready to lob to an onside Messi, he'll bring it down, eventually cut onto his right foot. But what I do admire nonetheless is the fact that, going back to the point you and I...
Return, lays it off for Leo Messi. Messi's attempt to link with Alba, it's a poor one. Poorly cleared as well, falls to Messi. Now Busquets, Messi again, forced to... Messi, Alba making a run, Dembélé there in the middle. Still Dembélé. Dummies the cross, lays it back to Leo Messi. Messi with the right foot attempt, and it's a poor one.
Almost a pass back, Dembélé.
Superb, controlled sliding challenge from Busquets. Messi, still Messi. Messi comes up against Garay. Dembélé finds Leo Messi, a bit of space for Messi. Messi's ball looking for the run from Dembélé. Three white shirts waiting between the Frenchmen. As progress is Rakitic, Messi, Rakitic again, Dembélé. Lifts the cross in, and the Valencia players will be delighted if the 2 minutes are up. Full of promise, full of dominance, full of beautiful touches, but they've come up against a rock-solid Valencia side who haven't just